Collective. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so in love with my channel. You guys, oh, I love you guys so much. Um, we're back on track doing another reading. Ooh, let me connect the, did I not connect the Bluetooth? Now it's acting up. No, we don't. Okay, hold on. Getting everything ready. And it should work right about now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, we're gonna have to undo. Let's do it again. I was gonna put some music on. I can't find the music. What did I just do? I'm messing everything up here. So they just want us to be very meditative. I'm probably gonna roll the dice on what numbers we get today. Okay, there it is. A lot of blessings coming down the pipeline. Why is it not taking? I hate when this happens. It's because it's grabbed onto the other earbuds. Oops. 2 decisions. Slow down. Okay. So divine timing, and we can't push divine timing. It is what it is. We're not meant to push it, rush it. Hold on. I kind of thought they automatically hooked up, but nothing's automatic. There it is. Now it's automatic. All right. Glitching, glitches. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Let's get into the night vibes. Now, I'm being guided to use the Goddess deck. Okay, let's get the dice first, right? I'm trying to get everything rolling. Rawhide. 151. 151. And where is the book? Probably don't even have it because I moved around. Because every time I move around, there it is. 151. I can't see. I'm not in my screen yet. Give me a second. Let me read you the 151 energy tonight. I hope everyone's having a good night, and I'm wishing everyone a wonderful evening. 151 says, it's very important that you approach any changes you're considering with a very positive mindset. Your thoughts determine the outcome of these changes. They're pretty clear. They're pretty clear. There's the bra. Somebody maybe wants to get a breast job. That's, my whole life I have seen this. Okay, so be careful because those things last 10 years and then you got to perk them up again. And I don't know. It's a big, it's a huge investment. And it's rolling the dice. All right, so hi, loving my boys, and Janhira, greetings, Janhira Hara. I love saying your name too. Greetings. Good evening. I'm checking in. I said I was going to do Libra, but I know I'm not going to have enough time, and I really need to give Libra. I was going to do fire signs. I think I was going to come in with fire signs because the polarity of Libra is Aries, and tonight the moon is in Aries. So I think we're going to feel our passions. The Wheel of Fortune. Should I put some Palo Santo? Here it is. Let's pray together for this evening to get some clarity, some advice, some guidance from Spirit. This is a time really to go within, to stay positive, Treat yourself good. Archangel Michael, we call on Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, Jesus, White Light, to guide this, guide us and give us the best clarity. Okay. Sap Nor Jory, hi, honey. Okay, this is a collective. Yes, this is a collective. This is for everyone. So all of us are going to find out what's going on this evening. The next 24 hours at least, I hope. Tonight. There's a King of Pentacles. So maybe you are in your King of Pentacles energy where you want to be a business owner, or you want to get married. And you're building your... Oh, look at that. No, he's sending moon magic. See, here I am trying to be positive. You got a King of Pentacles sending you moon magic, my love. This is someone who may own their own business. They may be very crafty with their hands, very skilled. It's because you are standoffish to them. You're in the Queen of Swords energy. You're turning your back towards them, actually. You're moving. Anyone who comes towards you has to come with truth. This person only gets to look at your back. They only get to look at your back right now. Maybe you have a good back. Maybe you give good back. Or front. I'm just saying, they like you. They're watching. They're watching. Attractive people, you will get the looks. You will get the eyes on you. Okay? Ooh. Wow. This is one of the slipperiest decks in the whole thing. So we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Look what they want to show us. This is so right now we do have this energy up for grabs if you want it, and that is your Knight of Wands. Come play with my wand energy. Okay? So that's available. If you're out there looking, that's there for you. Okay? Somebody wants to do that. Somebody wants to reach out. And this is reversed. Oh, they're beyond regret. Oh, no, maybe they don't have regret. I wonder, I don't know about, maybe they don't want, maybe they forgot regret. I don't know. This came in reverse, the Five of Cups. They want to make you really regret. You thought you regretted it then. Get back together and you'll really regret it. Wow. And all these cards, we are not going to pick those up. It's the Strength card and the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups. Someone from your past and the Ten of Wands. They want to give you a heavy burden, but you have too much strength. A lot of cards fell. Because you're someone who doesn't allow yourself to be put in a Seven of Cups energy. You don't allow that. You don't allow people, you put how you want to be treated. And this person tried to put you in a Seven of Cups energy. So that means that they try to make you an option. No bueno. Now they're still throwing magic, my love, okay? You have, this is also a wonderful card upright, okay? But it does represent somebody who's trying to manipulate themselves into your energy or something, because this is somebody who has everything in their toolbox. Okay, you have your degree. They could be holding up their degree. This could, congratulations. Maybe a lot of people are walking out of colleges with their degrees now. But and it is the season, you know. Congratulations to all my graduates right now, young and a little bit older. So this is the season right now. This is a really great, and you guys have been through the mill. You deserve everything. Unfortunately, the job market, I am listening to some younger folks saying it's really not working out for them. You have to be entrepreneurs. You have to kind of take your knowledge and roll with it with modern times. Exactly. Thank you for backing me up, honey. Libra time. I don't think we'll have time for Libra. I'm going to do a collective. I know, I owe you a Libra. Welcome, Tavares Maxwell. Ooh, I love him too. Okay, but you have everything in your toolbox. Okay, so many of you are figuring out you don't have to go out and hunt and get it. Okay, you're not. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You just have to make things functional and efficient. Okay, create something functional and efficient. You'll be on the road to happiness. But anyway, it could have to do with a Gemini. There's a Gemini on your tail. Uranus just went into Gemini. Let me fix my... Can anybody figure this out? If I play with it, I'm going to mess it up. So I'm just going to keep it rolling. Then speaking of rolling, you can see my... Oh, okay. Jim has not arrived yet. We will be working on that. Ooh, the Hierophant. See, you're very guided by spirit right now. So they're asking you to please be patient. Please sit and wait. Okay, your genius will you have everything in your toolbox. You need to be creative is what I wanted to say. Now, you do have somebody here watching you like a hawk. Someone who is an NPC, they're kind of just put in on as a roadblock there to make you indecisive, make you question yourself at every turn. Am I doing this right? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But see, this is what the spirits here, your spirit guides, God. Okay, so you already have everything that you need. You just got to get organized. You got to spread it on a big table. Let your mind organize itself, okay? That's all you need. You need to self-regulate. You need to plan. You need a plan. Somebody's on your tail, I'm telling you. They want you to go back to this frisky, sexy, playful energy. Hee, kiki. And they don't want you to leave that energy, but you left that energy with them. You're not taking them with you somewhere. All is well, my dear. Thank you for being here, lovely. They're keeping you stuck. Somebody's trying to keep you stuck. We got this all day. Not all day. We got this earlier today. Not all day. Okay. So there's a total... Yeah, you're moving towards somebody emotionally available. And they get to watch. So this person hasn't quite entered into Divine Feminine's life right now. Okay? Because they're trying to put up a heavy burden here. They're trying to make you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and then give up. And that happens to many people. That happens to many people. You might know older people as you were growing up who gave up. Who gave up on life, man. They threw in the towel. They're a fraction of the people that they could have been. A contender, baby. They could have been a contender. They never went in the ring. They gave up. Knight of Swords. See? They want you to go speeding fast. You know, like here in LA. It's so stupid because we have so much traffic, but they love to speed fast and be loud. And then make it to a red light. You know, because they're not going to cross the red light. There's no logic to it. You're going towards victory right now. You need to focus on yourself, what you're planning for your family, with what your idea is. It could be a family trip. I keep thinking of a family trip. So it could be something that's going to take time. The family's involved. Everyone is feeling useful. Oh, shoot. Look who's here. The devil. Capricorn. So Capricorn also represents discipline, okay? It's going to take discipline, determination, planning, structure. It rules the backbone, okay? You're going to have to stand for something. Because if you stand for nothing, if you don't stand for something, you stand for anything. You go for anything. So this is something that can make generational wealth, really. You might be the first one in your generation starting this generational wealth, no matter what age you are. Uriel energy is here too. So there's like a lot of gold energy, okay? A lot of sustenance. Gold is much stronger of all the metals. It does not rust. Okay, so this is something that is lasting. Long lasting, shall we say. Long lasting. Page of Pentacles. So this is the beginning of a journey, it feels like, where you're gonna be getting, you are a contender, you're in the race. Okay, I'm almost picking up that that show, my roommate watches it, where they have people living together and then they vote each other out or something like that. But you're a participant. You're in there. But this is just a brand new energy. It gives me a lot of beginning energy. Let me get down here a little bit more. Oh, yeah, let's see. Ty. I'm sorry, my screen is so messed up and I'm not current because it makes it lag even when I get there. And I hate my view. Let me see if I can move a little bit. Oh, but then I'll crush my cards. Shoot. Oh my God. So the Seven of Cups. This is somebody who puts you in it as an option and they want to come in because you're doing well now. Okay? So just know that. Same old energy. We can't quite get rid of it. Spirit wants you to wait it out. Wait it out with Spirit. You made it this far. They don't want you to give up. You're still needing to walk away from something. And it could be like psychological because that Scorpionic retrograde energy. This person could still, they could be a very high-ranking priest energy. So they might, I don't know, somehow you guys might have a very telepathic connection. So it's not just leaving in the physical, it could be leaving in the psychological. Yeah, because today I mentioned that one girl who ran out of the car when her mom came to save her from a toxic relationship. It's psychological. We're dealing with psychological love. Okay, all of that narcissist. Yeah, this is a Scorpio. That's what I was just saying. Whoa, it's done. It's done. The Moon. Somebody doesn't want it to be done. Somebody still wants to. Somebody got a lot of rewards from your energy collective. Somebody was reaping a lot of things from having benefit being in your presence. That's what this feels like. And they want you back. They want you back. Don't. I just heard that. And I want you. Somebody's name might be Justin. Okay, Eight of Swords. They don't want you to know. And that fell on the King of Pentacles. And that fell on the Queen of Swords. So you have quite a tongue on you, collective. And you might have said some harsh things, some unloving things. You might have done a Queen of Swords on this person and cut them off and said some unloving things. And this really bruised this person. And they might have a mother wound. They might feel they need revenge. They want you stuck. Yeah, because they see you're getting justice. So the system, the spiritual courts, the physical courts, they might have had something going on there spiritually or physically that they did some magic to involve you in it. Somebody's mother. Yeah, somebody's lover. It could be a Cancer person. It could be a Libra person. It could be a Gemini, strong Gemini too. Pisces person. And we got all the air, we got all the earth. We have one Cancer, which is one water. Oh, actually two waters. Cancer. Oh, and where I don't see the death card though here. Thank God. We don't need it. They want you stuck. This Eight of Swords fell on top of the... So they don't like that you're not... That you're defending yourself. That you're not... You're guarding your space. I feel like you're guarding your space. You're like... You're like... Stay away. You're like... Stay over there. You're like... Yeah, they feel left out. Look at that. They feel left out in the cold. Yeah, I have to get my manicure. I'm going to come back with a nice manicure this week. I owe it to myself. Or next week. They'll have to be next week. I'm doing too much. Yeah, the Hierophant. Here we go. You are so protected, collective. Okay? Or this could be a Taurus that just has not let go. And they have a lot of spiritual ranking. They know how to mess with astral energy. And they kind of want to come back, but it's taken so long that maybe they don't know what to say. They're going to be like with the tail between their legs. They don't know. The only thing they can do is call you back to them, or... It just feels like a lot of time here has gone by. Hi, Kaiser. Yeah, if you want a question, my love, for sure. Yes, let's do it. I have barely time for one for you. Only for you, love. So this is an ex-lover. This could be a Taurus ex-lover. Let me give you the info here real fast. Let me get the info and paste it. Paste it. Paste it. Post it. That's what I wanted to say. Post it. Post it on... Okay, let's see if I can do this. Yes, I got it. Here we go. Now you can do super chat. And I guess you've been here before because you seem to know the... And I love that you're so polite. I love that you're so polite. I really appreciate that. Archangel Michael appreciates that. Okay, so that's my info right there. If you want to do it, let's do it, darling. Major arcanas. Okay, so you're very protected. You're very protected because the wheel needs to turn on this. Okay? You're going towards victory over here. You're like in a very business type of energy. You're all about your money. You're all about where you're going. You're developing. I hear the word development. Okay, so you're coming. You're coming. I'm coming out. But this is like an energy of like it's developing. It's like you are chiseling yourself to the... I don't know. It's like you're getting better and better with time. And then for my ladies, you're really not in the place to be in this loving energy. Many in the current collective, okay? If this doesn't resonate, just take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Thank you, honey. Okay, so let's do this. What, Erica, the true... Oh, Mr. Kaiser. I didn't recognize you, Mr. Mingo. Wow, we're back on track here. Okay, let's do it. You caught me by surprise with your new name. You're so funny. Okay. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get my decks here. And I want you back. All right, we're gonna do the modern deck. God, I had to bend down a lot. I'm sorry, it was on the floor. Hope you guys didn't see too much. Let's do it. Let's find out. Spirit, tell me about this connection between Mr. Kaiser and Erica. True current thoughts and feelings at this time. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I hear like, you know who does that? Then the referees, the Latinos, right? They go, goal. Yeah, then soccer. It's what I feel like. So it feels like there's success. Like somebody, there's a a goal that came in. I felt like saying go. Somebody might be strong. You might like soccer strongly or something. Let's see here. All right, so what's the true feelings? What's the true feelings at this time? High Priestess. Okay, that doesn't answer my question. What's the true feelings that Erica has for Mr. Kaiser Spirit? Oh, what are her true intentions? That's what we got to say. I didn't say that. What are her true intentions at this time, Spirit? What are her true intentions? Okay, something came out. Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. This is crazy. So she wants to be single for a little bit, okay? She wants to be courted. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. She wants to make it, I mean, not make it. She wants it to develop into more of the Two of Cups, okay? So this is I'm actually picking up, this is a very sensual woman, okay? She's also very psychic. Dude, I think you gotta like give her a little room like that. It's almost weird, like you have to like, it's almost weird. Okay, what I want to say is, I don't know if there's an age gap, but you have to let her do her thing. You have to give her a lot of rope. You have to give her a lot of room, a lot of room. But this is good. She's single, okay? So she wants it to develop. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let me not speak too fast. We can just look up. Yeah, there's anxiety here. I don't know. Is she pushing it maybe? Maybe she's like, let's just go straight into being a couple. Huh. You guys are both stepping into new territory with love, okay? Because you have the World card. So glad I covered her tatas up. Okay, so she's all about it. She's all about it. Like, she's all like gung-ho. It's good, baby. It's good. She's feeling it. Like, it's feeling darn good, man. That's kind of good, because then it causes desire. It causes fantasy. Are you not in good terms with her? It looks like you guys are. It looks like you guys want to be together. Four of Wands. There's a lot of nerve-wracking because it's intense. Okay, with you guys' energy, it's intense. Now, Scorpio, you are very psychic and intense right now. All right, but maybe you might be pulled away because of you have a lot of obligation to others. You feel more obligated to others. It's in the 11th house of Aquarius, or your obligations. Yeah, it's like, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get together. So she's staying single. This woman's not going out on you or anything, because oh, well, yeah, welcome to the Pisces world. Oh, God, they're wishy-washy. Yeah, they really expect you to be very patient with them. And the people that like them are. That's the problem. But she's staying. Ka-ching! She knows where the good stuff's at. She knows where the good fragrances are sold. You know what I mean? Like she's not, you know, she sees benefit in staying with it. Okay, so this is maybe you're getting a little doubtful. People are it looks, I don't know if you've been talking to other people, like, oh, dude, I wouldn't give her another chance. Like, maybe other people are trying to, like, put things in your head. I don't know why you're investing in her again. She showed you who she was. In your situation, it's a very psychic, spiritual connection. So you guys can feel each other automatically, Pisces and Scorpio. So it's, yeah, the Magician. We keep getting this. I don't think there's anything more to really do or be or see. This is kind of the brain moving too fast. A lot of overthinking. Yeah, a lot of mental activity and doubting yourself. Maybe because of that Gemini that moved. The BS advice. Yeah, that's another thing. They're kind of, you know, Pisces can tend to be people pleasers with the people around them. They can, you know, pushovers and a little, you know. Ooh, honey. There's a lot of confusion. Both of you guys are very confused at this time. Man, you just got the moon magic and emotional. So when you come together, you're triggering each other's emotions. There's an issue here. Nobody wants to overgive. Also, the Seven of Swords is under the deck, and that's stealing. So this could be, I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what I'm thinking, but came out again. See, it's the same card explaining. I guess you have to be careful drinking around her. Wow, there could be like energy manipulation here. Either, yeah. She's very seductive. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. She wants you to see as somebody. Yeah. She wants you to get excited about her and see her as a star. But she might put something in your drink. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I do know why I'm saying that. I'm saying that because this row is the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, and underneath it is the stealing and the moon, and that's not a good thing. That's my row. This is how this is clarifying the moon. This is horrible energy. My God. There could be a high priestess that wants to steal this connection away. Maybe there could be a Cancerian woman that's doing something here. Oh my God. Yeah, there could be a third individual. It could be a Cancer, strong on Cancer, an Aquarius, an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a Gemini, who could be doing something to keep her single or to keep this. Yeah, because look, it says, yeah, the Ten of Swords with the Courage card. So somebody's lacking the courage to truly move into this connection. Something about like that Mercury, that Scorpio retrograde is stopping this connection from truly moving forward. And that's lasting 5 months. Okay, because there's a spiritual thing going on here. Spirit stepped in. Wow. They don't want you to get involved right now. She's tied up with some other things mentally. Interesting. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. So that's why she's wishy-washy, okay? Because also the North Node. Remember I told... Oh, God, I even forgot. I'm going to... You saw me. I don't know if you saw my posts, but the North Node is retrograde. The North Node is in Pisces, and it's only about 5 degrees. So Pisces is not really feeling confident, and they're going back to their old ways, or they're listening to people because they're not feeling themselves. They're not feeling it. I guess So with Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio, wanting to explore, yeah, what you're feeling is her insecurity, okay? And yeah, she might be the one for her, for you. You're like, but she's the one. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's go straight forward into it. But there's a lack, because you're Scorpio, there's a lack of her being able to get deep. Because what do you need when you get deep, right? Because Scorpio is not superficial. So what do you need when you get deep? You need to know yourself. Because you can't get deep if you don't really know yourself, if you don't trust yourself. So this is somebody who's needing to work on approval. I heard lack of approval. So she's always like, I'm getting a Marilyn Monroe energy where before I did the video on her, channeling her energy, because I found the picture, I did some research, and a lot of her co-actors on the set would say, yeah, she was lovely, but it was horrible that she was so insecure that she didn't trust her own acting abilities, and she constantly had an acting coach there with her, as opposed to the other actors who had gone to training and had different methods that they had relied on, and they don't need a coach there all the time. So this is a lot of like insecure energy that we're picking up. Oh yeah, is it, Manu? That's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely. Wow. Okay. And I got you because Kaiser Mingo, you are now even more in a desire to have deeper connections, because Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Okay, and that's why I'm not like suffering too much about my singlehood, because I'm like, my singlehood is great because I have my neighborhood. Like I love people. I love all kinds of people. I'm a people person, so it's not something that's bringing me down. I'm thinking, well, what community and what group, what's God gonna get me to? This is a fun journey. Like, it's fun. And when somebody doesn't know themselves, that's not fun. And you're easily swayed. So you have somebody who's just doesn't have that stronger ability, which is scary. If you're, for Scorpio, it's kind of scary because these people are liabilities. If they find somebody good looking or whatever, they'll go they'll go with the wind with that person. And you know what I mean? It's kind of weird. But I think you guys have to get through these 5 months. Yeah, everything is fine. So she needs to find herself. She needs to have purpose, direction. You have found those things. That's so fulfilling. So I feel she's younger than you. She can't. I'm also picking up Deborah Winger in that movie, Officer and a Gentleman. Check that movie out. I don't know why it's a heavy duty movie. I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah. Yeah. You're very welcome. I feel like she can make you happy, but then eventually she'll disappoint you because she's not strong. So she needs somebody strong, but then you're trying to do your thing and she's going to need your strength. You're going to be like limping. Trying to carry her weight. People have to carry their weight. We're in a new timeline where people have to carry their weight. We cannot be carrying them for we are, if it's not your child, damn it, you don't need to be carrying nobody. Yeah, you're very welcome. I'm so glad you came back. You kind of fooled me because I didn't see I don't recall it being that name. I don't know why. But I appreciate you too greatly. Thank you so much for your super chats and your donations and for being here. How can we give you another message here? Oh, yeah. Let's see here. You know what they're saying? It looks like you guys, I mean, it's a good physical connection. Like, you know, it doesn't mean that that can't develop. That's what we're doing. We have to be patient with the Pisces. I deal with a lot of Pisces. I deal with a lot of Pisces Scorpio connection. Oh, challenging. Yeah, look, it says yes. Because the energy in the bedroom is right. I don't know, the chemistry. So, I mean, it's almost like knowing where you stand with each other, getting to know where you stand and what you will compromise. It's almost like each of you is getting to know, okay, I can compromise this much, but not the rest. Don't push it. You know, it's like you guys are at the beginning, but it's frustrating. Everything is fine. Somebody's not being honest. Because I think with us empaths and intuitive people, like, it's really hard to be honest. To be able to express what it is. We don't even know what it is. We're in new territory here. Yeah, this is painful. Wow. I just got like a, like it feels heavy burden on your back. You're closing up. Okay, so you're closing up those old thoughts of negativity that used to stop you from getting it, from getting what you wanted. Okay, we have to break through the fear, the self-negative talk, or you know, what other people, repeating other people's self-negative talk that they put upon us, some stupidity. That's their issue. Yeah, that's where maybe that's what you have to communicate. You know, you're like, I really like you and everything, because this is Pisces. It's something that seems, because also, ooh, this is like father energy. So there's a father wound. You need to find out about her dad a little bit more. There's a father wound here that maybe it never occurred to you to say anything, but you can now you're going to be able to pick up on something here. Okay, something deep. She hides something, a deep pain. She's hiding something. Okay, she wants to be accepted so bad. Something's going on here. Oh God, this is like weird ass energy. Page of Pentacles. Take your time. Take your time. There's no rush. Yeah, that's Chris Brown. He's a Taurus, I think. Wow. There's something toxic going on here. There's something where there's a lack of discipline. There's a lack of determination. There's a lack of drive, okay? So this person feels so insecure that they go with it inside and they get swayed easily. They get swayed to do, I don't know if this could, I don't know what this is. I don't want to know. It's almost like I don't want to know, but let's find out. Let's find out if Spirit will tell me. Do you want to tell me anything more about this energy? Wow. Okay, so this is somebody telling themselves that they don't deserve it. Because somebody else told them this, okay? Because they didn't get nurtured, because their mother or their father didn't tell them, hey, I love you. You're so awesome. You're the person that I'll never stop being there for you. So this person has an abandonment wound and they abandon themselves. They don't go and step into the reward. They don't feel worthy of the reward. It's very, very challenging. I got a card like that when we deal with difficult people. Okay? So this is somebody's anguish and pain that they can't just share it on the first night. Okay, so you're starting to pick up on the innuendos and the in you know, like the off and on energy, but this is something that is psychological. But you were meant to tackle it, I guess. Knight of Cups. With your kindness, with your gentleness, with your patience. Okay? This person was not given nice words. This person almost feels like what they were not treated as important. You know? Like, so this person likes to celebrate. They like to go out. They like to mingle. They like to, they haven't maybe known that part of the world too much, integrate, you know, because if they're younger, what we just had, like, you know, in 2020, we just had horrendous closures and everything. Who's been going out? So this person doesn't, they experience everything new. That's what you can do. You have to pray on them and be patient for them. Light a candle for them with intention. Like I just got, you know what was on sale was cedar oil. And then I went and looked it up and it's amazing. The properties. Cedar trees can live up to 1,000 years old. So it's really tapping into Mother Gaia and the conscious, you know, the network of trees and the consciousness of everything. So we're being very deliberate with our interactions. That's what's going on. So I love that you just said that. I keep sending her hope and I feel her not listening. Thank you for contributing, Glitch, or I can't say the rest of your name. New world, new truth. Hold on, I need to put the fan on. It might start the fire. It might start. Oh shit, hold on. The alarm. It requires on the masculine side, there's like a sensual sexual attraction, and then it becomes a psychological bond, and somebody's very wounded, and so they don't want to tell you anything. They're hiding it well. So this is somebody that might have a lot of responsibility, or they steal. Be careful. This person might steal little items. I don't know. This is weird energy. What is that? Why would they? Yeah. So this person would only take because they don't feel like they have enough. Yeah, so that's why, that's, okay, so that they might, so even rich people steal. In fact, rich people steal more than poor people from what I've seen. Okay, so what is this about? So this is about like working together, just working it out. Yeah, working it out. You're going to work it out together. Okay, you might just doing more activities with maybe third parties, even going painting, doing things that cultivate her. Yeah. There's something about she really likes to go out and do things, okay? And that bonds you guys together. So these are activities that bond you together. But also at the same time, it's almost like she tells herself she doesn't want to get close to you. She doesn't want to have feelings for you. She contradicts herself. Yeah, so that's where the wishy-washy energy comes in. Damn. So you have to observe her because she's moody. She may be in the mood 1 minute, you know, hot and cold. You got a hot and cold one here, okay? Because you're very into it. You're like, yeah, go, you know, you're like, go lucky, let's do it, whatever. You're like almost down for everything. Like, where do you want to? Yeah, let's go explore it. I've never been there or whatever. You know, it looks like that. You're adventurous. You're coming out adventurous, explorative. Yeah, and loving and kind and fun, man. You look like a good date. All right. But she needs to leave some kind of negative mindset of player energy. So she's used to go, okay, so the thing is, again, that energy we went through. She's used to players, okay? So she's more used to like a lot of flirting and touching and da-da-da-da. And like it moves too fast, you know? And you're like, I want to just get to know you and see and whatever, and I don't want to catch an STD. No, I'm kidding, but I don't know. That's like, yeah, and she's kind of conservative when it comes to like being with you and dating or whatever. Like she doesn't seem social. She holds back, but she's good on the internet, maybe. It's almost like I get this energy where you guys communicate a lot, like texting or messaging or whatever, but then when you're in person, you guys are kind of quiet and odd. Yeah, there's like a spirit here making it challenging for you guys right now. So you could have a high priestess sending some bad energy to make one of you guys' insecurity really come out. Your fear. Yeah, thank you. She pretended she didn't. That's hilarious. Manu, hell, oh my God, thank you for being here. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, those who are in love. We're here for love because this is glitches going on. This is situations that can be fixed because there's a lot of magnetic attraction between you guys and like a psychic attraction. So it feels like somebody's throwing energy to mess it up, to cause her to walk away. So I don't know if you have a Cancer woman. Maybe you're attracted to these water signs. I'm glowing. Maybe you got to keep it more hush hush, like not say anything. Yeah. There's a third party throwing negative energy on this, dude. There's a third party throwing negative energy on this. And we did get the High Priestess, but she's not here anymore. What the hell? I think I did. I put her back in. Yeah. So gosh, man, this is an interesting situation. You got the World card at the bottom. This retrograde's really making you guys psychologically, something's coming out. It's not flowing anymore. It's not going as smoothly as before. And it's like this stop and go energy because there could be a Satyrian person, a Cancerian person. Yeah, I know. Oh, go, you guys are talking to each other? Cool. This has been going on for a while, Glitch. This has been going on for a while. Yeah, here's the High Priestess, exactly. So you have a High Priestess messing with this. And a Capricorn. Oh, thank you, Manu. Thank you, sweetheart. Are you Italian? You're so cool. Manu! I love saying your name too. I don't know, does it mean anything? Is it short for Manuel? 5 of Swords. I don't like that energy. That's the haha, I win. Screw you. I don't care. I want to, you know, it's like a very like sensitive ego. They need to be the winner. They need, Yeah, someone's under judgment. Dude, somebody did magic and they're under judgment for the magic. Okay, wow. 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 I can't believe, I just can't believe the stuff I find out about. It's crazy. That's why it's on hold. You can't pass go into the promised land without doing the work. There are no shortcuts. Somebody try to take a shortcut to their 10 of cups. Okay. It's so true. Somebody did something. Look, here she is again. The high priestess keeps coming out. This is somebody that was hired, or some little sprinkle came on. It's so that's why somebody's got to walk away for now and deal with that. Their consequence of like the guilt, I guess. Always like no, like okay. Also the guilt of like, does this person really want me for me, or is it the magic I did for them to want me? Like that, they have to, they have to clear all of that out. That's no bueno. Yeah, honey, it's that's why you feel something. That's crazy. That's why you feel it's not working out, because that's what you're feeling. That's repelling. It's like repelling. It's instant repellent. Insect. Insect repellent. That's another thing. You know what I found out? Cedar is insect repellent, you guys, which is really good for the summer lime season. Okay, and I don't know if you guys saw what I talked about. I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have victory here. You gotta just let this ride it out. And I've been hearing this song, Riding Dirty. So this is somebody who, like, I'll tell you what I think, because I got a memory, okay, where I had somebody who was so in love with me. It was a coworker, and he would always remember my birthday, and he would buy me, a really sweet gift, thoughtful, like, no, it says that he knows me. Anyway, so this person would do anything, even marry me at 8.5 months. But even though I was homeless at 8.5 months and he had just bought a house, I wasn't about to do that. I did it my way, like Frank Sinatra. So I feel like that so this is what I would do. I just, back to the story. When I was young, in my 20s, this was a coworker, so I never really saw them, which is interesting because this is kind of your story too. I never really saw them in a romantic way or whatever. But he ended up falling in love with me because I went into his office. He was an accountant, and I started bawling because I was really frustrated because I figured out that the owner of the company was sleeping with somebody else who started on the same day that I had started, and they were like going really, they were scaling up because they were sleeping with a married man who was the president of the company at the time. So I went in there and started crying, and then like he fell in love with me. This is so crazy, this story. So when I got pregnant, he was the first one to buy a piece of clothing for my unborn child. Really sweet person, okay? But I couldn't do it. There's a lot of women that are like, they could do it, okay? They could suck it up. They could do it. I couldn't do it. And that was my test. That was my test. I had to have faith. So you're going to be very victorious in this situation. There's a test here, okay? Somebody's catching on. You deserve what somebody who wants you. So, yeah, oh my God, confirmation. Somebody did something they shouldn't have been messing with to make somebody soften up. Wow. Okay, we're going to, let me just light a little bit of this Palo Santo. But we're going to close it up here. That's confirmation. I can't even, it keeps coming back, and I don't need more decks. We pretty much, we put the nail, in the hole. It can't go in any further. So be very cautious, okay? These next 5 months, things are being revealed. Also, like people's superficial stuff is being revealed because Scorpio is going way deep. We are catching on to superficial people. All Scorpio energy. Spidey senses are on 10 for fakeness right now. Yep, Archangel Michael is lifting up the veils, taking off the rose-colored glasses. It's going to get better in June, where we're going to have a lot more Cancerian energy to soften things up. But yeah, there's some funny business going on. Funny, not funny. And it's energy manipulation to make people more sweet spells. Never heard of that, but that's what we got. So it's been such a pleasure. And I'm glad, thank you so much, everyone, for supporting him. It's been such a long journey. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. We absolutely support you. And I'm glad you guys have been connecting while I'm channeling here. So much love and light, you guys. It's been a wonderful night, a wonderful day. I can't wait to go into these love unions that are going to be equal, and they're going to be well yoked and well matched. We have to be patient. Okay, the more we love on ourselves, the higher quality of a partner we are also going to get. Thank you, guys. It's been a blast. Mwah. Take care. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe, Glitch. I'd love to have you on the tribe. Anyone else who's watching and hasn't subscribed, I'd love to have you on the tribe. All right, let's be together and say yes to love. Don't forget to like, please.